15 years later, here I am with WrestleMania 21 on the original Xbox, playing it on an original Xbox. I don't have a choice. There's no other way to play it properly here on the internet, so I am here with my original Xbox that I fixed up for this video series. What's good, internet? My name is Attack Slug. We're here to play one of the few remaining career modes in a wrestling game that I have not played yet on this channel that has, cutscenes and voice acting, etc., etc. I made myself, because you have to. Let's get down to the career. And before I get started, one special mention here in this game: this menu does not work. You can turn off the music. It does not turn off the music. It's going to be interesting to edit this and not have in these actual songs playing in this actual menu, because that would flag this by the record labels, and screw them. This is my video. Anyhow, let's hop into a brand new career. I have no idea what is in store for me in this video series. But there, you can see me with the orange hat as I do. Player 1, that's me. WrestleMania 21. Let's go. And we'll see how things... Holla holla!
Holla, holla, holla. You must be the new rookie around here. Is that right, player?
Yeah, well, I may be a rookie, but I'm ready to take on anyone. You're SmackDown General Manager Theodore Long, right? Well, when is my match tonight? Who am I gonna wrestle? JBL? Cena? The Undertaker?
Calm down, player.
Let me holler at you, player. Now, I feel you, son, but let me frame it for you, dog. Now, I know you've paid your dues. You've worked your way up through the WWE development, but that doesn't mean you're ready for the prime time or for SmackDown. Now, believe that. I'm sending you down to Velocity, dog, for a few warm-up matches. Prove yourself there for a few weeks, and you'll be able to upgrade your skills and your bling-bling. Then, we'll see about you getting your props up here on SmackDown. Now holler back at your boy.
Okay. But know this. I didn't train for years and bust my ass in developmental just to mid-card on Velocity. I'll be back soon to main event on SmackDown. You can count on it. Do you feel me?
Player. Holla holla. Tight buns. Anyhow, we are here to play this video game.
So you're the new superstar that everyone's been talking about, huh? Well, you don't look so tough to me.
Oh, well, excuse me for not giving a damn what a prancing, poodle-walking sissy thinks about me.
What did you just say?
Well, what's the matter? Don't you parlez-vous anglais? This is my first WWE show, and I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make an impact. So how about doing yourself a favor tonight and going down in the record books as my first win?
I can't believe that someone like you would come in here on his first day and speak to René Dupré like this. I will be happy to meet you in the ring tonight and make you the laughingstock of the locker room by beating you in your first match.
They'll be laughing even harder when you lose a match to the new guy in less than 3 minutes.
Don't give me objectives out the gate. What are you doing, video game? Anyhow, welcome to a fine Sunday here on the program in this 5 p.m. slot. Here to talk wrestling, as we do. And here with my own custom entrance type thing on Velocity, of all places. So, the professional. Imagine that. And yeah, not a whole lot of options here in this game, which released in 05. Also releasing in 05, the Xbox 360. So this is an original Xbox game that came out in April of 05. They announced the Xbox 360 in like May of 05, and then it released in November. So, very tail end of this console's lifespan and such. And here comes René Dupré. And I can't turn off, I can turn down my TV here because I don't want any of this picking up. I'll turn back up for the cutscenes, obviously. But, yeah, you can't turn off any of the music in this game, even if the menu says you can. It will not let you. It is absolutely insane that you put in an option and it's broken. But again, this is the last game from this studio, and it was the last wrestling game on the original Xbox, I believe. So, you know, in good company. Anyhow, I'm Attack Slug, welcome. And we have wrestling news to discuss, as I usually do in this kind of a video series, so stick around, hang out, and we'll see how this goes. Oh god, okay, so quick grapple, strike attack, here we go. Not even on the hard camera, but that is what it is. This is one of the games where it's old enough where the grapples or the reversals for strikes and grapples are separate. So keep that in mind as you play the game. Play the game. Whoa now with your immediate submit. That's a rope break. Chill yourself. Got a heat boost on that. But what the hell? Yeah, so we gotta really get back into the old school style of these games, because I'm so used to, you know, 2K20 or Fire Pro or whatever else. But I can also do a submission maneuver, maybe? Perhaps? I don't know. Nope, reversed. Nope. What? I thought I hit the reversal for the headlock, but I did not. Anyhow, yeah, I'm not going to get submitted to that. Come on now. Anyhow, the chamber is in 1 week. The elimination chamber is in 1 week from today. So you're like, wait, we just had a big show in Saudi. And I'm like, yeah, that was booked poorly. That was literally booked poorly because it's a week later for another big show. And they just feel totally meaningless. Unlike last night, AEW, which hasn't had a big show in a couple of months. So it felt important. Side effect, or I'm sorry, twist of fate. Twist of fate. Botch that call. My own fault. My own fault. Rene Dupree. On my first ever match here. Boom! Low drop kick. Alright. Get you in here. And do a pile driver. Boom! That's right. And then taunt the man. Woo! You like to see it. You like to see it. Build that heat. Anyhow. So yes, Chamber is in a week. They've got some matches announced for it. They had some announced on SmackDown. They're going to have a tag team match for the Chamber. They're going to have the women in the Chamber, but none of the, like, singles dudes for either side. Because we know for Mania, it's going to be Drew and Brock. We know it's going to be Roman and Goldberg. And so we kind of don't have to have the other stuff going on here as such, because you kind of don't have to have the Chamber, because you already know what's going to happen in Mania, and they're not going to change that, I don't think, right? So there is that. I will hopefully have up some predictions for the Chamber on Thursday, Friday, something like that. I don't actually know at this point. Whoa, that was nice. That was nice. Slug gonna fly! Woo! The world's largest drop thing, and it was terrible. Maximum heat! Get back in the ring, rang! And get that I wanted to hit a finish on him, but... Alright, pick him up. Pick him up. No. Wrong button. I'm not sure where the button is to pick him up. Pick him up. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. That's just one of the ropes. That was just... Couldn't avoid that. But I got the elbow, so I'll take it. Pick him up. Up! Yeah, that's not helping. There. A and B. A and B. There it is. Boom! Whatever that is. And then it gets down and B to pin? No, it's down and A to... What is pinfall? Oh my god. Down and X? I don't know what the pin is now, so that's going to be a problem. Isn't it? If I don't know how to pin Rene Dupree, we have a bit of a malfunction. It's down in A. I knew it was down in something. The slowest count in the world! And your boy gets the pinfall and wins his first match, baby. There's the finish. Not quite a slug sploder. That was as close as I can get with a very limited amount of moves they give you in this game. It's not great. Anyhow, and then watch me just hassle around here on the replay. I can't quite figure out. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, turn up the thing here. So I can hear. The professional! Attacking Slug. Victorious in his first effort here on Velocity. There we go. There we go. 0, 0, 0. Heat bonus, finisher bonus, clean bonus, bump 0, match bonus. Cash money. Continue. Career. Saving. Oh, thank God it auto-saves between... That's helpful. It really is. My freaks and my peaks.
Hey, rookie! Saul Duchemin. I've been talking with the locker room, and many of us are not happy with the way you've been walking around with your nose in the air, like you are better than us.
Well, maybe the reason I've been acting like that is because I am better than you ham and eggers. And maybe the reason you're angry about it is because you know it's true.
That is it! I will not stand for this a minute longer.
Renee!
Well, look who it is. Chavo Guerrero. Does this ring a bell?
Chavo.
Eddie.
Man, you really aren't here to make friends, are you? You better watch your mouth if you know what's good for you.
Tell you what, Chavo. If you think you can shut me up, meet me in the ring next week. In the meantime, you boys can watch me beat Charlie Haas tonight. In 3 minutes, of course. That's right.
Why the 3-minute thing?
Come on.
Why? Why, though? For why? For how? For who? Come on.
This match is scheduled for...
Anyhow, elsewhere in the news, we have an official confirmation, and they announced it on the Leap Day, which was yesterday, of Southpaw Wrestling Season 3. So on Lethal Leap Year, they announced a Season 3, and yes, John Cena is back as Lance Catamaran, and that is awesome, and it has a time skip. So we have a reason to not have guys who aren't there anymore, like Chris Jericho, who was Clint Bobsky, right? You have a reason, alright, we're going to 94. So very much in the 94, you're going to have stuff that kind of satirizes Smoky Mountain in that juncture. Like, that's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. Coming this summer, I'm pretty hyped for it. And man, Haas looks a whole lot like Tyson Kidd in that outfit and that hair. Is it just me? I don't know. Anyhow, that is hype. I can't wait for more Southpaw, and thankfully that means that they can ignore anything that 2K did in their Southpaw thing, because that was not great. Not great. 3 minutes again. It's a 3-minute warning. Where is Rosie and Jamal? Anyhow, we have an announcement for AEW for their show here in New Jersey that was announced last night, and it is going to be basically War Games. So they can't call it War Games, but it's a double cage with a roof. So it's the real War Games, not the kind of sort of War Games, but not really from NXT. So I'll take that all day. But they're calling it Blood and Guts, which is like a rib on Vince, who when asked about AEW was like, we don't do that blood and guts stuff. Right? So yeah, that's one of their little shots from AEW once again. And it's, you know, it's funny, but it is what it is, I suppose. I'm not a fan of this whole thing with the 3 minutes, but I'll do what I can do here. Nope, just popped up. Guess what? Belly to belly, my freaks and my peaks. Because that's what I do. I wanted to taunt there, but it didn't quite happen. There it is. Heat boost. Heat boost. Orton pose. Maximum heat. Get up, Charlie Haas, because guess what? Slug will go and get you again. Boom. With that spinning slug buster. I guess that's what I'm going to call it, I suppose. Down in A. In under. 2. The spinning slug buster gets him. And that's it for Charlie Haas. Sorry. I see ya. I wouldn't want to be ya. Boom. Anyhow. So yes, that was announced last night. And last night was a hell of a show at Revolution. Go watch it if you haven't. I enjoyed it. Good times. Now, last night some folks thought we were going to see the reveal of the Exalted One for the Dark Order in AEW, but that show did not run until midnight because obviously the current speculation is it's going to be Matt Hardy, but Matt Hardy's deal was not up until the 1st, which is today. So at midnight it could have happened, but the show ended at like 11:30 and it did not happen. Let's do one more and call it for today.
Yeah, so my match tonight against the Rookie is a no disqualification match.
Oh
Well,
no.
Perhaps I will come down to the ring and take a closer view of the action.
Is that supposed to be some kind of threat?
Perhaps it is payback for your disrespectful attitude.
You know what? You can bring The Rock to the ring with you for all I care. Tonight, I'm pinning you 1, 2, 3. Whether you're getting help from your Eurotrash buddy or not.
League of Nations, haha.
This match is scheduled
We
for
did, however, last night get somebody new in AEW, and that is Colt Cabana. So they've definitely given up on any hope of CM Punk there at all. But he's not, like, exclusive, so he can still do things in NWA and New Japan, although obviously most guys who work New Japan don't work AEW and vice versa outside of, like, Jericho and Moxley. And even then, they can't work the New Japan shows in the US, and that's a whole different discussion. It really is. But elsewhere on that show, though, Hager and Dustin went on for too long and was like, it was okay for what it was. They got in Hager's wife in there, who I think used to be a porn star or a stripper or something. Anyhow, they got that going on, and it was fine for what it was. It just kind of went on for too long. Darby and Sammy was fantastic. I had some amazing spots in that match. Great stuff. Paige and Omega retained in a half an hour in the middle of the show. Like, I don't mind having long matches, but generally, your match card builds and builds and builds and builds, like, say, a New Japan show, instead of, hey, we're having a half an hour right here in the middle of the show. And I'm like, it's too much. So many false finishes, so many near falls, and it just went on for way too long. I had the whole post-match, is Paige still in the elite type stuff, and it was, I mean, like, I get it. The Bucks and whatnot are executive vice presidents, and they're part of the reason this whole thing exists in the first place. So they're catered to a bit more than other folks would be. But yeah, it went on for a bit too long for me. For my taste, anyhow. Nyla and Statlander was fine for what it was, but Statlander has had the flu, so it was not what it could have been, which is unfortunate. Nyla did retain that title. And so, once that happened, once both the tag titles and the women's title were retained at the same time, I'm like, oh, they're going to have Mox win in the main event. That's going to happen. Because it's your big show. So, at least one belt is going to change hands, was my assumption. And sure enough, that did happen later on in the evening. Now, Cody and MJF was good. I enjoyed it. And yes, we had the win for MJF, because he's the heel in a one-on-one regular match. And here comes Dupree. In a one-on-one regular match, you would think that the heel would have some shenanigans and win the match. Even with, Arn was at ringside, and so was Brandy, and German suplex. And he's just leaving now. And so was Wardlow, so all kinds of interference on that bit of business, which is fine for what it was. But yeah, I thought, yes, MJF should have won that match. How is there a rope break when it's no DQ? That makes no sense. Rene Dupree. Not liking it. Maximum heat. Face. Oh, come on, yeah, there it is. Referee, turn around. Referee, turn around. 1, 2, 3, overcoming the odds for your hard-earned dollars every single week. And that's me. Sorry, guys. I win again. Anyhow, in that match, though, Cody Rhodes has a very terrible neck tattoo. What in the blue hell was he thinking with that thing? It's huge. It's A, not a great tattoo, and B, it's in a very terrible spot for a tattoo. And I'm just like, what are you doing, Cody Rhodes? Come on. So that was unfortunate. Pac versus Orange Cassidy. Freshly Squeezed was finally a singles match for Orange Cassidy and showed folks what he could do and why his matches are so fun to watch, and I enjoyed that greatly. And then, of course, the main event was Jericho and Mox, and I'm going to sit here and go exit. No, I want to save. Oh, yes, save and exit. So, putting that there, we'll cause all, yes, save and exit. Thank you very much, video game. Much appreciated. So, I always thought that whenever they run this angle with this eye patch, right, at some point, they're going to have, oh, the eye patch is fine, I'm good, and that's going to be when he wins, and it was last night. I thought they could have dragged it out, but Jericho going back on tour with Fozzy, even though he has no tour dates on Wednesdays, still putting the belt on Mox here was the right call, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. Anyhow, I'm Attack Slug, WrestleMania 21, more tomorrow. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. Tune in for those. See you next time. And I'm out.